And now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Sprite.
Well, this certainly promises to be an exciting night of playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal as we get set for Game 6. The action coming to you from Portland, where the Trailblazers will be hosting the series tonight up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, for Minnesota, they took Game 5 on their home floor. Tonight, on the road, they're looking to win another. An uphill battle, but one they are ready for. Really not many options for them in this game. It is, as we like to say, win or go home. So from the coaching perspective, how do you have them approach the game with so much riding on it, Shaq?
Well, you have to keep the group loose. You have to keep things in perspective. If you get up by big numbers, don't get too happy. Or if you get down by big points, don't get too sad. Play quarter by quarter, get it done, we'll be fine.
And that is going to wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thank you so much for joining us.
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness as you'll send the call out, send the call out, send the call out, send.
We've already got quite a series on our hands, folks, and this is only the first round. Game 6 in the West. Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with me. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Hart. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Portland Trailblazers. You look at Portland, it's a win or stay home as they look to keep their raucous crowd to help propel them to a final Game 7 on enemy ground.
And despite being in the hole 3-2, I think they've got plenty of reasons to feel positive coming into this game. And this building, of course, is going to be charged up. They want to see their home team force a 7th game.
I tell you, it is a fantastic atmosphere here. All signs do point to a Game 7, but that's if they keep their composure. They can't get overhyped in front of these fans, and they can't get caught up looking ahead to a 7th game. They've got to be in the here and now and get this one.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Mirotic is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Gorgie Dang, and it's Butler in at the shooting guard. On defense, Minnesota. They won their last game Monday night.
And what they did well in that game, Kevin, was attack the rim. They got to the free throw line, and they converted once they got there.
Yeah, it was hard-nosed basketball and fundamental basketball at the same time. Physical and aggressive, that's a recipe for success.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Lillard attacking. Can't cash in from close range.
Textbook defending there. He didn't give him an inch of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, great footwork and terrific positioning, Clark. Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside, Batum. From 8, Aldridge's shot is good.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Terry Stotts.
I asked him if he thinks he'll be able to muster the energy and effort it takes to win 2 straight elimination games. He said, sure, but we're not going to win 2 games at once. We can't think about Game 7 yet. We have to win this one first. Pretty smart advice, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. First team foul. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Lopez.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And it's off from 3-point range. For Portland, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Back to Batum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And it's a tie ball game.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
Great job. Taking right at the pieces. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Into Lopez. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
See the way he times his passes so well? It's a great assist.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The drive by Rubio. And yes, sir, that one drops. Here's Lillard. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Good.
And they'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep field. Mirotic sets the screen for Rubio. Butler in the corner. And Zhang kicks to Mirotic. The shot misses. Great D that time from Batum. Portland leading. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And the basket by Rubio.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
For Portland, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. They get a hand on it, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Great D that time from Batum.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game. Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know, I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The drive by Rubio, and blocked. Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Nobody near Lillard. Can't get it to go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Butler. Lillard with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to put a little mustard on the hot dog there. That was just convert the shot. Come on.
Shot is blocked, and he recovers it. Aldridge can't get it to go.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Batum passes to Aldridge. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Robinson's checked in for Robin Lopez. And Rubio kicks to Butler. Mirotic sets the screen for Butler. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Trailblazers leading by 3. Lillard dishes to Robinson. And he goes in for the dunk.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right, showing him off right there. Good move.
What does that even mean, Kevin? Bounce to the ounce? You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Lillard. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. A-Train, he's checked in for Aldridge. Early comes in for Nicholas Batum. And DJ Augustine subbed in for C.J. McCollum. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. T's checked in for Mirotic. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA during the regular year. The Timberwolves, number 1.
I tell you what, Kevin, they've got to be really pleased with their performance in the regular season in terms of point production. I mean, they found scoring opportunities and made the most of them as a team. The work they've been doing in the offseason has clearly paid off. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know,
how about that basketball, fan? Beautiful. Wow. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
And here are the Trailblazers now. After the basket by Minnesota. Nobody near Lillard. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Lets it go with the 3. Shot's good from Butler. Butler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Lillard, the pass to A-Train. Back to Lillard from downtown. Minnesota with the rebound. 1:51 left to play in the first. Butler. Augustine grabs the board. Portland leading by 5. Here's Early. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That drops.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Here's Levine. There's the bucket. Good. .119 left in the first quarter. Lillard attacking and stolen by Pekovic. Here's Levine, headed by Augustine. Levine can't hit. And for Portland, they're shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Augustine with it, now guarded by Pekovic. They set the pick, and Lillard kicks to Augustine. Shoots. And here we go, fast break. Wiggins has got it, and he goes in for the dunk.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Portland with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Robinson sets a screen for Augustine. There's a screen by Robinson. Augustine passes to A-Train. Another shot. Good. Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Levine can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 5. And Augustine kicks to Early. Now here is Augustine. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. The pass to Early. Fires for 3. Here's A-Train. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. 2 shots. Good on the 2nd free throw. Now Rubio for 3. Shot is no good. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 6. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Portland, they've got A-Train, C.J. McCollum out there with Batum. Then it's Thomas Robinson, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Batum. Here's A-Train. Kicks it to Batum. Releases. Off the left rim and out.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Here's Muhammad. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Minnesota, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he can't get the first one. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Portland. He hits the second from the line. Here's McCollum. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. Outside, Batum. Passes it to A-Train. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. No luck. And it's Shumpert penetrating. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Aldridge dishes to Lopez. Stuffed. The drive by Shumpert. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Now here's Batum. Tipped away. Stolen by Rubio. Fast break, Minnesota. Rubio leading the charge. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And time for a look at the 2K leaderboard. From downtown, this group of shooting guards was locked in all throughout the regular season. C.J. McCollum, number 1.
And he just oozes confidence out there beyond the arc. And that's where he makes his living, as he should, given that percentage.
Yeah, just look at those numbers. I mean, his numbers are amazing. That three-point shot of his is one of the deadliest weapons we have in the league. And he's what we call a laser from deep.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post part.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Now here's Batum. Over to the wing. And it's McCollum in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Portland no good that time either.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Can't finish the one-handed jam.
You rarely see him missing dunks. But the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
On the wing, Batum. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded close. Back to Batum. Muhammad with the steal. Right side Shumpert. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Trailblazers have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Here's Aldridge. Nails the 16-footer. Aldridge has got 6.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Blocked. On the wing, Shumpert. All alone. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. 6 points for him.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Batum attacking. Lopez passes to A-Train. Back to Lopez. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Second shot opportunity, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Augustine's checked in, and then for Minnesota, Gorgie Dang's checked in for T. Wiggins comes in for Muhammad, and it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Shumpert.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
Now here is Augustine. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Aldridge. And, yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And it's Rubio penetrating. The Timberwolves made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Rubio.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Lopez, a screen on Rubio. And Augustine kicks to McCollum. Here's Aldridge. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. For Portland, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And he knocks down the first one. Early, he's checked in for McCollum. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Rubio against Augustine. Rubio misses.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Augustine dishes to Aldridge, and it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Robinson's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Portland has possession. They lead by 4. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wiggins. Goes up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's Augustine following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Shot denied. Butler with the ball, and Batum picks him up defensively. Here's Dang, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Augustine with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Robinson sets a screen for Augustine. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Minnesota in the lead. Butler kicks to Wiggins, and stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And stolen by Wiggins. Rubio, the pass to Butler. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Well, they're not doing themselves any favors. The next possession needs to be a good one. They've got to find their offensive rhythm.
Here's Aldridge, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Here's Rubio, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Early, defended by Butler. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Lillard with the block. Here's Early. No good with with the triple. The Timberwolves trail. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That doesn't go either for Butler.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field. You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Portland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. 1:10 left to play in the first half. Augustine dishes to Aldridge. Puts up the baby hook, and the shot is good. Aldridge has got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Mirotic sets the screen for Rubio. There's the pick. Now the feed to Mirotic. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lillard attacking. Second chance shot. Here's Aldridge. Nice touch on that hook shot. Aldridge has got 16.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Lillard against Rubio. He feeds it to Butler. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And he's got his first free throw of the game. Both good from the line that time.
And the free throws are starting to pile up a little bit here, more so than in the first quarter.
And that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Lillard, and he slams that one down. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Ricky, what does it say about this team to have such great productivity from the bench, and what does it do for you guys as a unit?
It's amazing. That means like we have a deep bench, and then a lot of work from the staff, from the everybody of the team, like doing extra work and winning games.
Well done, Ricky. Thank you, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, in a game this important, we knew his contributions were going to be critical for this team, and I thought he really delivered in the first half.
And here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher, so he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on here.
The Timberwolves shooting about 42% so far. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Wiggins is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Jang in at the 5 down low.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Portland trailing here. Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Jang. Rubio outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Trailblazers shooting 43% from the floor. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Back to Aldridge. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here. Because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. It's deflected. Here's McCollum. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And here's Rubio. He's got 7. They get the rebound. Butler up top. Covered by Lillard. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Butler's got 7 points in the game. A tight game here in Portland. Lillard attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Rubio outside. He dishes it to Wiggins. Moves back up. Here's Dang. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard attacking. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Lillard has been playing really well. He has 11 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Well, he's been playing a very energetic brand of defense, Clark. You got to love it.
The free throw drops for Lillard. A-Train, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Rubio kicks to Butler. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 1-point game. Here's Mirotic. Hits it from 3-point range. Mirotic just got his second bucket of the night.
An unusual skill set for a big man. The long-range shot gives you such good spacing offensively.
Lillard, the pass to A-Train. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that pass.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
Here's Dang. He has 6. Fades back, and again it's Minnesota. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. And slam dunk by Butler.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
Portland with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota. Got that one up quick. 16 points for Damian Lillard.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Butler on the way. Right side, Butler. Out to the wing. Here's Wiggins. Here's Dang. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. This is the list of the NBA's theft leaders during the regular year. 5th, Ricky Rubio.
You know what, Kevin? I wonder how many times this year an opposing coach has said, protect the ball when this guy's on the floor. He's really been a defensive force.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Trailblazers trail by 5. Over in the corner, Batum. Lillard outside. There's the dish to McCollum. Batum with the three. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Lopez, a screen on Rubio. Pass to A-Train. Dishes it to McCollum. Soft touch off the glass.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Now, here's Rubio. He's got 7. Mirotic sets the screen for Butler. Inside. A second chance effort, and the layup by Mirotic. Mirotic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's McCollum, defended by Butler. Lillard dishes to McCollum. And Batum kicks to McCollum. 5 on the clock. The pass to A-Train. Lays it up and banks it in. A-Train's got 5 points so far.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Rubio, the pass to Mirotic. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Nikola Mirotic. Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard attacking. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. A different look now for Portland. Robinson's checked in for Lopez. Early comes in for C.J. McCollum. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Lillard. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Jang. T comes in for Mirotic. Amon Shumpert's checked in for Butler. And Levine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Now here is Augustine. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Man, another mistake. This is embarrassing. I mean, you've got to make better decisions than that.
Minnesota leading by 8. They set the screen. Levine kicks to Shumpert. Feeds to Wiggins. And it's blocked.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Outside, Batum. The offensive rebound. But they get it back. Here's A-Train. Robinson. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Outside Shumpert. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
A-Train, the pass to Batum. Tries from 10. Nice jump shot. Good. Batum's got his second bucket. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Levine kicks to Wiggins. Pass to T. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And T is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Portland. Minnesota also with the sub. Muhammad, he's checked in for Wiggins. The 17-footer. Here's Robinson. No good with the layup. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Shumpert. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Shumpert's got 8 points. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Robinson left side. Unloads from 13. And that one hits back iron.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Augustine passes to A-Train. Now here is Augustine. He's tightly guarded. Pass to A-Train. No luck. And Minnesota will come the other way. That's good. Levine's got 8 points.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Here's Robinson and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. He has 6. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Levine. 8 points for him. Augustine grabs the board. Trailblazers trail by 10. And there's the pass to A-Train. Muhammad grabs the board. Here's Levine. And he makes good on the layup. Levine's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves. Here's Augustine. Misses the shot. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves ahead, up by 12. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Come on. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. Here's McCollum. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Robinson and Aldridge down low. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Lillard kicks to Batum. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Aldridge has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Trailblazers. Here's Levine. Outside jumper. 6 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 10. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. Lillard outside. Floats one. And again, it's LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 this quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And the Trailblazers shooting 43% from the field. Lillard attacking. Batum wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Minnesota leading by 8. T. He is guarded by McCollum. Here's T. Here's Shumpert. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, taking it right at him. This is a great effort we're seeing.
Now, here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Muhammad's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Batum kicks to Lillard. To the left side wing. Here's Aldridge. And right on target. Good. Aldridge has got 24. For Minnesota, they've gone 104 since the end of the third quarter. Minnesota calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Flip Saunders was just going over the plan with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Trailblazers trail by 10. Now a timeout called by Portland. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lillard dishes to Robinson. Pass to Lillard. Three-pointer. And he gets the bucket. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And Butler, here we go. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Lillard. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Tries again. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Robinson.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates.
Now here's Lopez. Robinson, that's good. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second 3 of the half.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Batum attacking. Now here's McCollum, defended by Butler. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And he sinks the second.
Take a look at what McCollum's done. He's got 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
Now here's Butler. Mirotic. Butler passes to Rubio. Lopez with the steal. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity. Count that one. 10 points for C.J. McCollum.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
And Rubio kicks to Butler. Right wing. Here's Dang. Lopez covering. And Dang gets it to go.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Trailblazers trail by 4. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Poked loose and stolen by Mirotic.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
Now here's McCollum. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Batum wide open. He fires. Misses off the left iron.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Now, here's Rubio. Butler on the wing. Shoots from the baseline. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And that's 15 points for Butler. Portland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now a timeout called by Portland. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
We need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching it.
Outside Robinson. Into Lopez. And he pings it home with one hand.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Here's Lillard to tie it up. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Just absolute domination in this one for Lopez. He's got 10 points and 2 rejections. Excellent defensive presence on the glass. And delivering some of that shot blocking skill, too.
Yeah, a dominant performance in the paint.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt him. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
Wiggins sets a screen for Rubio. Offensive rebound. And Dang gets it to go. Zhang's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebounds, but they've turned them all into points.
And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, making sure, Steve, everyone is in the right spot.
Exactly. I mean, the way he keeps all 5 guys on the court working in perfect harmony is, I think, part of what makes him so valuable.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, Steve. I mean, he's got a perfect understanding of their system at both ends of the court, and he's always talking out there. Any good leader is usually not only setting an example, but being verbal, too.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
Rubio against Lillard. There's a screen off the pick. It's Butler that time on the assist by Rubio. 17 points for Butler.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper, and that was the key to that play.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Robinson. A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. Batum attacking. Misses from close range.
He's far too tentative in the paint. And even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time. He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates a little bit.
Lillard with it. Now defended by Wiggins. No good off the front iron.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort. He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Great job, Bill, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Butler goes in. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way. Take a look at what Butler's done. He's got 17 points and 5 assists. He's passing the ball so well right now, and he's really focused at the charity stripe, too.
Yeah, his confidence is at an all-time high. You can see just how well he's playing, how much he believes in his game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Lillard with no one around. Lopez. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out. Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 6. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Well, there's a little bit of time here to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Very much so. Either way you cut it, they're going to need a pair of threes and some help at the other end as well.
It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3. Big time bucket there, Clark.
And Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
Well, they know exactly how big that shot was.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. McCollum gets to Lillard. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And they do it. They'll move on to round two. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
That'll do it for now. Thanks for watching 2K Sports' presentation of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long as we leave you with the Jordan player of the game.